Hi everyone, I'm back again as yesterday was my birthday and I was home late after a meal with the kids and a stop off at a gelato shop. So I'm back again in my PJs that Ariana bought me for my birthday. Not normally a pink and blue butterfly kind of girl, but as you'll know, if you've got kids or little ones around you, you have to wear what they tell you to wear, especially if they buy you something that they've chosen. So it's nice because it challenges me because it's something different. But yesterday I was talking about 31 things you didn't know about me. Hello, Jasmine. You need to go back to bed. You were supposed to be asleep. And we didn't get that far because the girls have to go to sleep and they're awake again.
Girls.
The girl is awake. She's been like this since she was a baby. But anyway, hello to you all watching. I do miss talking to you on YouTube as you can't always comment unless it's live. So do comment on my posts and when I'm talking live as well. It's great to chat to you. And we got up to the part where I was saying about my belly dancing and going on Britain's Got Talent as I was a semi-finalist. And actually that got me into journalism because it got me work experience. So when people were interviewing me about my belly dancing for the media,
Today we had a fire. Today we
it
had a
just
fire.
it meant that I could when people were interviewing about the media, I could ask them for work experience because I didn't really have anyone I knew who was in journalism, and I started out more as a campaigner and a volunteer than a journalist, but I always wanted to get my voice out and get people like me and get their voice out. As often you see journalists and they're looking into a community rather than being in the community and talking out, which I think is very important. Jasmine, please go to bed. Right, come on, bed. Anyway, but then yeah, I was talking about my belly dancing, but also as I've been writing a blog on it, I got to my late teens and my eating disorder was quite prevalent then. I had an eating disorder from aged 11, but during my teens, it escalated, especially around exam periods. So GCSEs and A levels really triggered it because I'd be so obsessed with revising. I literally would get up at 6 a.m. and not finish till late at night revising non-stop. All I did was take a break occasionally to buy some broken biscuits. I'd literally snack all day on broken biscuits. They were like 99p for a big bag. This was the time as well that in our house it was a huge treat if we bought in Robinson's squash. Forget champagne, it was like Robinson's squash. That was a big treat. But anyhow, and then things got a little bit better. I started partying a lot though, and probably overusing alcohol. So much so I would fall asleep in my AS level classes and my A level classes. Oh, and Jasmine's got a photo. This is me belly dancing. These are my Isis wings, as in Queen Isis, the Greek goddess. I do love Isis wings. Hey Charles and Tina watching. Yeah, and then I went to uni, believe it or not. I went to University of Manchester to study philosophy and Italian, basically because I like debating. And I was going to study Chinese, but we decided that Italian was better for me because otherwise I'd have to live in China for a year, which is quite far away, especially if I'm not that well. So at least Italy's a bit closer. So I chose Italian because it sounds nice and I like Italy. And then when I was 19 and I was studying in Manchester and in my student halls, I applied to go on Britain's Got Talent. And the rest is history. Got to the semi-finals, my life changed overnight after months of keeping my Britain's Got Talent secret. Then when it was aired on TV, everything changed overnight. But at the same time, I was still struggling with my eating disorder, so that started to get worse. And then when I came off the show, as most contestants feel a massive drop. You look very lovely in that blue tack moustache. So as most reality TV feel, after the show you get a massive drop in your mood, and you feel kind of unsure of what to do, and it's never just success handed on a plate. And my eating disorder, anorexia, got worse, but I still was encouraged to go and live in Italy for a year as part of my university studies. So off I went, off I went to Naples in South Italy, which is the most beautiful place in southern Italy. And I lived in a little village called San Giorgio a Cremano, pretty much on the bottom of Vesuvius. So outside of our window and on our balcony, you could see this big Vesuvius, the volcano, obviously. And I worked teaching English, dance and drama to kids with special needs. And actually that reminds me, I now work with adults with special needs and learning difficulties. So it's funny how, coactive, it's funny how life comes in full circle. And whilst I loved living there, because I had anorexia, I was like avoiding lots of things. So I never ate pizza or pasta. And so then I got more and more poorly and got really, really tiny.
Tiny?
Yeah.
You're not letting up, baby.
And it was really difficult to concentrate when you just powered off very strong but amazing coffee. And I had to come back to the UK to recover, and so I had to move back in with my parents and suspend my university career, my university journey.
Who are your parents?
Then after a few years of very difficult, struggling, and also still belly dancing and working at a marketing agency, I didn't allow myself to recover or to stop. And then eventually I got the help that I needed and got put in a hospital for a bit.
Why did you get in a hospital?
So I was poorly for a bit.
What did you have?
Got kicked out of the hospital.
How?
What?
How did you get kicked out?
Because I didn't do what I was told to do. So I got
what
kicked out.
What didn't you do?
What?
What didn't you do?
They had strict rules, and I didn't do everything that I was told to do. I rebelled against it because I'm not very good with rules. But I had great help from Sheffield Eating Disorders Service. Hello, Jose. Hi, Tina. And then basically, finally, the big start to my recovery was getting pregnant with this one, who's now 7 years old. So that was 7 years ago.
That was nearly 7 years ago.
Nearly 7. Well, no, 8 years ago, won't it? Because you're 7 now, and I had 9 months of being pregnant. So yeah. And for some reason, pregnancy really helped me, massively helped me. And it gave me a purpose to have a body and to look after your body, and that it's there to be natural, not something that's there to be sculpted.
What were the rules, Mama?
And then so I moved from Sheffield to Wakefield, and I still live in Wakefield, which is in Yorkshire, England. I'm a Yorkshire born and bred girl, so you call us Yorkshire lass. So if you'd like me, comment if you'd like me to do a video on the Yorkshire accent, so I can teach you some of our regional. Hello. Hey up, love. You alright? Hey up, duck.
You're right.
Gio.
What?
Give over. Gio. Mind the sen. So yeah, I could do some language lessons in Yorkshire if you fancy it. Let me know. But yeah, and then eventually when I was pregnant with Jazz, I did finish off my university degree, and then I got funding from the Journalism Diversity Fund to study journalism for a master's, but I only ended up with a postgrad diploma because you had to pay like £2,000 extra just to do a master's essay, and yeah, it's a rip-off. But they funded the postgrad diploma, so I got a postgrad diploma in journalism, worked as a newspaper journalist, worked for the Mirror, worked online, started a blog, started a human rights blog whilst I was at uni, which won lots of international awards. And I still blog and vlog today, but a lot more personal stuff. But anyhow, that's some more bits that you might not know about me. And also, I now run an all-female video production company, Evoke Media Group, and blog up north, which is influencer marketing, and also my main thing is this, you guys, on my vlog, and also my blog mamamay.co.uk. So please do check out my blog and follow me on all social media at mamamay.blog. And this is just a little extra video, so I hope it's okay. I will see you all tomorrow, so check it out tomorrow. Do comment on my post if there's anything that you want me to do videos on. And tomorrow I'm super busy as I've got a production company coming to my house as we're talking about breastfeeding and natural term weaning. So more about that.
We had a fire
Anyway,
today.
peace, love and shimmies.
We had a fire today.
Yeah, there was a fire on the river, wasn't there? A boat set fire. Yeah, where we live. Anyway, peace, love and shimmies. Please do like and subscribe. See you.